let's get right into the video. Major reasons why skinny people fail to build the physique of their dreams. I feel very qualified to speak on this topic because I am myself very skinny. 9, 10 years ago when I started working out, I was, the words I would use, the type of skinny that you would look at and do a double take, and your jaw would drop and think something's wrong with me. I feel very comfortable saying that because it's a night and day difference in the way that I look at myself in the mirror now, the type of self-esteem that I carry compared to then. I've been working out, like I said, 9, 10 years, and over that span of time, I did spend a lot of time spinning my wheels. So in today's video, I just want to offer some insight, some tips that you can hopefully, if you're not currently doing, implement. That way you can reach your goals much quicker than I did. Numero uno, why do skinny people think they have a bigger appetite than they really do? I had such a toxic mindset growing up that I could eat more than the males in my family or eat more than my friends. And what I was simply doing was just coping, right? And coping is just trying to compensate for an area that you're lacking in life. And because I felt skinnier, or obviously was skinnier than everyone around me, I was trying to compensate for that by thinking that I could eat more than everyone around me. And that was simply not true. So why this caused me to spin my wheels is because once I started training consistently, right, I got that down very easy because counting calories was meticulous. I would just make the assumption that I was eating enough, which was completely wrong. But once I got a food scale, once I got measuring cups, once I learned how to read a nutrition label and understood what one serving of a particular food looked like, my progress started escalating quickly. If you do not currently count the calories that you're eating in a single day, you need to start doing that, especially if you're skinny. It's so important when you're skinny. If we know that putting on weight or losing weight is a matter of calories in versus calories out, to know how many calories you burn in a day is kind of difficult. And you just have to make a guesstimation. You want to at least have certainty with the calories that are coming in, right? And we can. We just need to measure our food. So that's what I need you to start doing if you're not currently. Numero dos. We, as skinny people, need to focus on strength training and progressive overload more than anyone else because naturally our bodies don't want to keep a lot of muscle on our frame, right? We're built more for endurance type of activities. That's why we need to challenge our muscles when we go into the gym or whatever exercise that you do. You need to be pushing your limits. Once I started focusing on not necessarily chasing PRs, but close to my personal 1 rep max every single week, right? With more strength, with the new strength that you develop comes new muscle, right?
Thanks, Captain
Bigger
Obvious.
muscle. So mass moves mass. Remember that. Your muscles, if you're developing strength, your muscles have to compensate by getting bigger. All right, last reason today why skinny people fail to build the physique of their dreams, and that is because we are too jittery and fidgety for some reason. You know what? I think I know the reason. That's because with our metabolisms being so fast, we're able to burn, or utilize energy much quicker than others. It may be the reason why, we like to move around a lot throughout the day. I have a terrible habit that I'm trying to break of like drumming on my desk or drumming on my lap or, shadow boxing or just kind of like, as you might have noticed in the video, like I've had my hand in my pocket the whole time. And the reason that is because when I don't have it in my pocket, like it's just, I like to speak with my hands, and for some reason it's just like, all this is to say that this is just needless, calories that we're burning. And so, right, every calorie counts in my opinion. So if you can become just a little bit more self-aware and conscientious about that in particular, then it's going to help you in the long term. With that said, that's just a few reasons today why skinny people fail to reach their goals quicker. I want you to realize your goals much faster than I have. So if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or leave them in the comments below. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and peace out.